Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the show. My name is Luca, or Dracula today, as you can see by the teeth. Dr. Maryam actually did these teeth, and this is Dr. Maryam, the inventor of BLA Fit.
Hi, everybody.
BLA Fit is a facial fitness device that actually helps you get fuller lips, strengthen your jawline, and lifted cheekbones and firmer skin as well. And my teeth fell out. There we go. But so today we just want to come on and talk to you guys about BLA Fit again. For you guys that returning, thank you for coming back. I appreciate it. And so how are you today?
Good. After having Mr. D, Dracula, knocking my office,
I know.
asking me to have two big sharp teeth made for him. We made a beautiful clip from that. And we are joining you, the beautiful audience, for inviting you to our practice, my divine, peaceful practice. I call this place the peace of mind. I love the energy in here, and I love being and sharing that energy with you. You just heard us with Dr. Haas, some of you, and he's going to be sitting next to me quietly, and he could pop in and out anytime, but he's shy. I'm Dr. Maryam. I'm a general dentist with about 27 years of experience in the field of orthodontics, aligning people's jaw, creating beautiful broad smile, as well as treating patients with TMJ, jaw pain, people that traveled here to my practice, which is not too far from airport, LAX, and coming for locked jaw pain, dizziness, vertigo, headache, movement disorders, and as well as I treat patients with sleep apnea and sleep-related issues. And I have 3 diplomat in the fields of international with the Board of Orthodontics, TMJ, and sleep apnea.
Perfect.
So 27 years of learning and creating healthy, beautiful smiles. I've learned that everything created beautiful broad smiles, but we were not able to actually affect the musculature, the muscles of the face. And I noticed more and more people and my patients, younger patients, ask and want bigger lips, more defined jawline, and they're asking for invasive treatments such as injections. And not that I'm against it. I'm not going to walk in anybody's corner, but in my own world, in my own philosophy, I don't believe in invasiveness. I don't medicate my patients. I fundamentally fix their problem. And I am totally against spending a lot of money to be able to get a fast fix to a facial issue that's going to be bigger later. Okay, so when people get lip injections, you're actually feeding the lip with a lot of liquid. Once the liquid is absorbed by your body, other than invasiveness of injections on your lips, possible infection, now you've created a bigger mass of structure because you ballooned your lip. When the tissue is, the material is absorbed by your body, now you have a more skin that's hanging looser, and the next time you may need even more material to be able to inject in. And it just keeps going like that. And we're getting people at age of 16 getting lip injections. And we all are thinking that we need to look like a certain group of celebrities. Let's name Kardashians. We all are becoming Kardashians clone, right? Yeah. Everybody has the same thick eyebrows. We all have the same makeup, and we have the same big lips. And I just was against it all. I believe in human uniqueness. I believe that we all can be the best we can be in life, and we don't have to all look the same hair color, same eyebrows, same body, inject fat from place to place, and be invasive in creating issues. And my husband is here, who you just probably met. He sees patients in the hospital from injections deforming their faces, facial deformities, lip deformities.
Well, there's a show about it. It's botched. You know,
oh really?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
You
that.
didn't know?
No.
Yeah, there's a show already. It's been on for years. It's called
You
Bob.
take that one out.
I know this.
Just take that one out until we repair it.
We lost it too. It's okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
Don't cry about it.
I know. Yeah.
So yes. So I guess there's a show about it.
Yeah.
So what I wanted to create is so I'm doing dentistry all day long, but behind the doors, I am an artist. I love art. I love facial structures, and I also love beauty. So I knew that, and I'm a creator, and I knew if I could think about it and collaborate with a couple of smart people like my husband and an aircraft engineer that we knew is a very smart creator in that field. Maybe we can create a device that could anchor around the mouth and does something different than everything that's in the market. When we created Lip Appliance and we went through different prototypes, there was a lot of hit and miss to be able to get that perfect resistance that's in this loop that can go around your lips and allow you to exercise with that resistance and work out your facial muscles all the way from under orbit to the jawline to the neckline, and plump your lips as well as lift up the cheekbones and tighten the jawlines with just 1 minute a day. You're looking at 30 seconds exercises. Yes. And as you can see, Luca is doing the vertical exercise. I don't know if you can see it clearly. He's moving his lower jaw forward when he's closing his lips. So his upper and lower lips is using the resistant bands to bring them together. So it's kind of like a resistant, like a weight that goes along. And it's calculated so you don't get locked jaw, so you don't get, what does it feel like?
Well, it feels like it's like that same sensation when you're going, like, and you're working out. That you feel like when in your arm, and you're feeling in your lips, which is like really unique at first. It definitely is, but it feels really nice because you can feel everything just feels tighter, basically. That's how I would say.
So there's 2 exercises with that, and we were able to publish a study and prove that lip muscle mass increases after just 1 month of doing a minute a day. Now, a lot of people ask me, is it just a minute a day? No, you can do as many minutes as you want. But our study was published based on a minute a day. So that means if you only invest a minute in behind the red light, or at your desk, or in the bathroom, or just sitting around and reading your book, you just invest that minute, you're actually doing something for yourself that makes you feel good and it's wholesome. And there's benefits of enhancement of facial beauty, but there's also benefits with other things that we're learning now that I'm going to show you, which is TMJ. So as you can see, this area is called TMJ, and the lower jaw needs to be in the perfect position in relation to the upper jaw so that we don't cut down the circulation to the brain. When the bite is off and we clench, we normally push the bite back and we cut the circulation, create headache, jaw pain, and we bulk up the facial muscles that called masseter by clenching and making ourselves more square. Now I know a little bit square is good, but a more tall, elongated facial muscle is much more aesthetically pleasing in my opinion. And one of the exercises, the one that Luca just did, it actually, if you could pay attention again, he's using his upper and lower lip to bring the arms together. But by moving his lower jaw forward, he's shifting the chin forward and opening up the circulation to the brain. So patients that have headaches and migraines, they will get relief from this exercise. And we're doing a migraine study now with a neurologist to see if it's 100% effective or not. My opinion as a clinician here, I use this for all my patients that have migraine and I'm treating their TMJ. I have them do this. Patients that they want more beautiful faces, they use it. Patients that snore, because if you saw Luca, he was exercising his throat muscle as well. Look at that. You can feel all these muscles all the way to the neck are activating by that tilt of the jaw forward. And that's what we wanted to do. I just don't believe in beauty. You're doing something for beauty, but you're actually fixing the foundation by opening the circulation, tapping into parasympathetic system, which is a calmness, restness, and reducing your stress by just a minute exercise. I'm not bluffing. This is real. It's a durable medical device that I created. It lasts you a few years. It's an inexpensive way to treat yourself with something that lasts you a few years. And I will have a 5-minute one-to-one Zoom or FaceTime with my clients to be able to train them in order for them to use it the most proper ways possible, and they benefit from it all the way.
I want you to talk about parasympathetic and sympathetic again.
Yes.
Because last week we started talking about it, and then so can you explain to them the difference between the
Yes, so our central nervous system, which is our brain here, has two modes. One mode is sympathetic mode. The mode of sympathetic is kind of like the fight and flight, right? It's known as fight and flight. It's a survival mechanism. Imagine a lion coming at us. I always use this analogy. And you're running for your life. You're not going to be able to sit down and have a cup of tea and smell a flower. You're running for your life, right? That's called sympathetic drive. It's a way that your brain allows you to survive. And that's when we're clenching all day long and cutting the circulation to the brain, we're on sympathetic drive all day, all night long. And this exercise not only enhances your beauty, but by moving your jaw forward, you're actually tapping to parasympathetic, which is rest and digest, which is calmness, which is where you want to be most of your life, to be able to heal and be able to repair your organs. That's when you want to be in parasympathetic mode. But if you're in a clenching mode and all day long and you're just bulking your facial muscle this way, and some of the products that are out there, like they look like a big ball. I don't want to name any company's name because I don't like to do that. It's done by trainers. It's not done by doctors. You're putting a big thing in your mouth and you're bulging your masseters and actually trapping your TMJ. People don't realize how much they can affect their life, their neurologic life, their brain, their mental health by bad exercise, by bad dental work.
Right.
And I want you to know that this is probably the only thing in the market that's supported by a physician, a dentist, and I will tell you there's actually an engineer, and I will tell you there's research that are still going with migraine, we're going to do a research on TMJ, research on sleep. There's a lot of avenues to come up, but what I know for sure for fact is patients that used it claim that their jaw clicking is reduced, their headaches is reduced, they're snoring less. But then people, if you look at our before and after at blafit.com, you will see a very subtle transformation after 1 month where you could see the patient is not changed drastically. They don't look fake, but they look more youthful. They look more beautiful. And that's what I wanted to have.
Balanced.
A balance.
Yeah. No, and that's the one thing I've always noticed with like all these, like it's not going to be a dramatic change. That's the thing though, is that we're not looking for something where like you lip inject and then obviously you had lip injections.
Yes.
Very obvious.
Exactly.
Like we're looking for something that's going to balance your face, make it more symmetrical, and then and just strengthen everything up in here. And so that's why like this works.
So if you look, yes, and if you look at our pictures, I mean, I should bring my picture from 20 years ago, and you look at me now at 53, and my cheekbones probably looks more defined than old days because I do this on a daily basis. And I'm not looking forward to being aged. I believe in aging gracefully, and I know that aging is part of life, and I adore it, and I'm
get used to it.
and I'm going to battle with it all my life, and I'm going to accept it. But I don't want to be one that doesn't take care of my body. I think my face is different than my body. Your face is the same as your body. We buy hundreds of dollars of facial creams in order to get better, but I promise you, if you open the circulation, if you move your lower jaw forward in these resistant exercises and open the circulation to your head and your facial structure, you will increase circulation to your face, you will increase the collagen formation, you will increase the elasticity of your skin. I don't buy any expensive products because my skin does not need much because it's producing its own things. Do we put lotion? I mean, how many of us put lotion all over our body all the time? I don't. And because I work out my body And when you work out your body, you're producing that elasticity, you're producing that collagen that's necessary. Otherwise, everything else we put outside is just for outside. It's not necessarily is going to change things fundamentally from inside out. So I'm going to do mine because I will show you from close light. Dracula with his teeth cannot show you a very good way. But you can see this exercise is probably the most dominant exercise of the two, which will do the lips, enhancing the lip muscles, lifting the cheekbones, and defining your jawlines, and tightening your airway muscle, releasing the TMJ, all of that in 30 seconds of this exercise. I would love you to invite you, if you have it, practice with me, and just do it nice and slow.
Yeah, we've definitely agreed between Maryam and I that like the vertical one is the one that helps the most out of all of them, because you can see she's exercising all the way down to the top of her collarbone, because since she's moving that lower jaw forward, we really don't do that a lot, honestly. So since she's moving it forward, she's not only opening up her TMJ, she's actually exercising every single muscle in her entire neck, which is about 52, depending on it's depending on who you ask, really. Because if you count people up here and all that, that's it. She's exercising all the way down, and that's what allows her to get this part right here, where like we get loose skin in the bottom of our chin, and then also like her jawline as well back here, and all the way up at the top of her collarbone.
So I feel like my lips, they feel like it's worked out, and they're plumper, so it's perfect for immediate filming or shooting. If you're doing a video shoot or TV shoot, or you're doing a makeup artist, makeup on your face, doing this right before, it will let the lipstick sit so well on your lip. I feel like my lips are, do you see a difference?
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, I will do the horizontal. The horizontal is basically just to lift the corner of your lips and just kind of fill out this space. For those of you that needs more filling so that you don't need to get skin fillers, the vertical is probably the most dominant exercise of the two. This is for me. I use it because I want to have lifted lips. I don't want my lips to age. Also, remember, these exercises are fundamentally building muscle underneath your skin. So we're lifting from inside out. We're not just adding things from outside. So it's a lot more effective and deep. So this exercise, long lasting.
Yeah, very long.
Because it's like people ask me, how long do you need to do it before you? I think immediately you feel the reaction, the difference. But it's like every exercise, you just need to do a little bit. The facial muscles are very small. If you look at our website, blafit.com, we have animation of the muscles that are affected. And you can see those muscles are little. And it doesn't need too much to plump him. So why do you inject with hundreds and hundreds of dollars and in being in pain and possibility of infection, when you can have a tool for your 16-year-old or your 13-year-old that wants a better jawline, or your daughter who wants bigger lip, or for yourself? Doesn't matter, male, female, or whatever you want to call yourself. We all want to be more beautiful, and this is probably a revolutionary product that's going to change the way we think about our face, because we're thinking about our face with a lot of creams, a lot of injections. We're not thinking, hey, face has got muscles just like the body. Let's just work it out. 30 seconds each exercise. How much is that going to take away from your daily life? Not much. So I'm going to be quiet. See, I love to talk. So I'm going to be quiet. That's why my consultations for TMJ are 1 whole hour, because I like to educate my patients. And I'm going to take all the time talking. I'm not going to let the Dracula or Dr. Haas talk. It's all about me. Woman power, woman power, woman power.
No, as she said before, so with the horizontal exercise, she's going to slowly close her mouth, but she's actually not going to close it all the way. She's only going to do about 3/4 of the way, and then she's going to completely relax and open up her mouth, and then slowly close it in, and then breathe out again. So she's also adding the breath, which allows, and that goes back to the parasympathetic and sympathetic, what we were talking about before. So, and that's allowing all that blood to, and oxygen to go into your brain, and for you to relax and be much more calm and feel much more calm.
Oh, so you actually feel the workout.
Yeah, that's my, you will feel it, especially when you first start it. because like you never really think to do this ever. Like I don't know unless you play an instrument, because I remember like that's how I learned about the mouth muscles. They're called embouchures, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's the only reason I know that word is because I was in band in middle school, and so like that was the only reason. But that was the only way I would like have some kind of strengthening of my mouth, and like there's nothing else in the world that does that. And so like
I promise you, there's nothing like Lips Appliance. I guarantee you will be happy. I want to meet you. I want to FaceTime with you. At the same time, I want you to know that there's a lot of people use it, and there are a lot of celebrities that we can't name them here that they use it. If you know of anybody that's an influencer, or you are an influencer that wants to join our mission to teach about BLA, and to be able to increase the people's mindset about this product, because we're not equipped to spend millions of dollars on advertisement. As you can see, we're here, we're very family oriented. But if you know of anybody that wants to join us, get this mission going like a ball rolling, I promise you, your daughter, your son, yourself, your husband, your family members, this is the best gift you can give this year. I would say Christmas, because it's coming.
Is always coming
because it's something that would, I promise you, this product lasts them 3-4 years. We've done independent study that you can use it for 400,000 cycles, and yet it doesn't cause any cracking or breakage. You can get your money back if it did, if you don't do any crazy monkey bar with it. You don't want a pet get a hold of it, but at some point we have to make something for pets to get stronger.
I know, stronger jawline.
We want Dracula to get stronger jawline.
Right?
But we're looking for influencers to join us. And if you know of anybody, or if you are an influencer, please join us. You will meet me in person, and you will see that my philosophy is all non-invasive. And this product is actually a simple looking product that works. Everything we use is safe. The colors that we use in it are all FDA approved colors, and the product is made in USA so that I can have a close eye to the production line. It's a company in California that I know that does my dental appliances. So I am on top of what's going into these products coming out to our hand, and we package it in home. So you have all of that behind a product that really works.
I think that's a great way to stop, actually.
Yes.
So thank you guys for joining us, and hopefully we'll see all of you guys soon. And have a great day.
Take care.